You felt it before, that quiet watcher behind your thoughts. Eyes closed, yet something inside still sees. Science calls it imagination. The ancients called it a doorway. But what if both were right? What if the passage to higher awareness isn't in the stars, but inside your skull? You've been told you use only a fraction of your mind. So what's guarding the rest of it? Across forgotten temples, Egypt, India, Sumeria, they all spoke of an inner eye, a lens that sees the unseen. The Egyptians carved it as the Eye of Horus. The Hindus placed it in the brow, the Ajna chakra, the eye of perception. How did civilizations, oceans apart, describe the same hidden organ? In the 17th century, philosopher René Descartes searched for the bridge between body and soul. He found one structure, unlike the rest, singular, motionless, perfectly centered. He called it the seat of the soul. Modern science calls it the pineal gland, a tiny crystal, light-sensitive, pulsing with electrical potential. We know it regulates sleep, producing melatonin when the world goes dark. But maybe that's only its surface function, because when the body rests, something else wakes. If the brain is a receiver, what frequency are you tuned to? Between 10 p.m. and 3 a.m., chemistry shifts. Serotonin becomes melatonin, and the doorway opens. Most call it sleep, others call it communication. In perfect darkness, this microscopic crystal begins to vibrate. Some researchers believe it can even release trace amounts of DMT, the molecule linked to near-death visions and mystical insight. Think about it. Every lucid dream, every vision between waking and sleep, every flash of inspiration that seems to arrive from nowhere. Coincidence or connection? If a single organ can translate light into experience, could it also translate consciousness into creation? The modern world keeps that doorway sealed. Blue light, constant noise, endless scrolling. Your inner antenna is drowning in static. But in silence, the signal returns. Lie still. Breathe slow. Feel the pulse between your eyes, that subtle hum beneath thought. Maybe intuition isn't fantasy. Maybe it's reception. Tell me, have you ever had an idea so vivid, so complete, that it felt like it didn't come from you, but through you? That's not imagination. That's transmission. In the space between thoughts, there is a light that never fades. It's not in your eyes, not in your heart. It's in the center, where perception becomes creation. When you close your eyes tonight, don't call it sleep. Call it remembering. Because when the world falls silent, the hidden sun inside you begins to rise. So tell me, do you dream or do you travel? When logic ends, awareness begins.